So it's January 2nd, and we're one day into our World Cognomovement Day challenge. So yesterday, I shared with everybody an idea not to make a New Year's resolution. For they say something like almost 90%, I think it's 12% of people actually make it through the month and finish a New Year's resolution. So it's kind of one of those things that is a dead end idea anyway. And most of us end up frustrated. So my idea was don't do that. Don't do it. Don't make a New Year's resolution. Do this instead. Challenge the fears you have about creating the real life that you want for 2024. All of us have things that we've been trying to maybe accomplish for years or that we've been thinking about for years, but they're either too big of a change or too scary or too uncomfortable to actually put into reality to make happen. So this challenge is to challenge those fears with your Cogno Movement ball, doing a Cogno Movement session. So if you tried it yesterday, you may have found that you ran out of fears, that they went quickly, but today new ones have popped up. Or you may have found yesterday that there were so many that you couldn't get through them all. So start again today and just put yourself in that state as though you were actually going to make that big move, quit the job, leave the relationship, start the relationship, change your body in some way. And let yourself feel as though you're doing it right now. You've already made the choice, you're doing it. Now let yourself feel everyone around you, how they would feel about this change. If you're doing this with me, you just got a big sensation now. Let yourself really feel it. Breathe into it. For those of us who are doing Cogno Movement on a daily basis, you become aware that these are just a sensation, and that sensation actually spurs a very particular perspective. Now, that perspective may or may not be true. The perspective is based on the sensation you're having. Is it based in fear? For most of us, that's going to be the place. Is it based in sadness? Is it based in judgment? What is it exactly? When you put your attention on it, you're already becoming the observer. So do it. How are the people around you going to feel about this big change that you want to make in your life? Observe the way you're feeling. Notice it. If you're anything like me, it's, in the top of your stomach or across your chest. For other people, it's up the back of their necks, or tension in their legs or arms, or a headache feeling of tension. Observe it. Let it be there fully. And notice that it is really just a sensation you're experiencing. Notice it. Feel into it. Breathe into it. Let it be here. Let yourself be surprised if you're concerned about what other people will think about this change that you want to make in your life, about who you really want to be or really are or are becoming. Notice how their opinion matters and feel it. Just observe the physical sensation and allow that physical sensation to tell your mind what it's been telling you all along. You can't do it. It's too hard. People will be too upset. Feel it. Let yourself feel it. It may have just gotten bigger. Take a big deep breath in again and really observe it again. Let yourself feel it, but observe the sensation. Oh, wow. When I'm worried about what everybody else is going to think about who I'm becoming, boy, I just feel pain in my chest and my upper shoulders, my belly. Breathe into it again. Now, you may have noticed that in looking at the discomfort, it may have just released a little bit. Odd, right? But not really, because your system is auto-correcting. It's noticing that those sensations are kind of pain or discomfort that aren't really associated with an injury in your body. just an idea that your body has about how in danger you would be by making these decisions and moving forward in the life you want to be. So breathe in again and look again for those feelings. What is everybody going to think, feel, know about you when you make this big change in your life? Now, you may have just noticed that it's even a different feeling, even yet. It may be deeper down in your body. It might be a little more real. It might be more that you're becoming aware that you might feel differently about those around you. This is big, you guys, so big. You might be worried about how you won't really fit in your crowd anymore, or you won't like the people in your life because you're so different. Breathe in. Let that settle in. Wow. Yeah. Right? Now, again, it may not be true. It's just how your body is experiencing, imagining, making this step in your life. Hear that again. Your body is experiencing, imagining, making a change. And it is protecting you by creating fear or sadness or concern or anxiety or all of those things at once about an imaginary idea. Stop for just a second and wonder for yourself, is this maybe why you haven't been able to get this thing done? Is it every time you think about it, your body stops you? Again, wow, right? Breathe into it. Let yourself feel that idea sinking into your body. Be acutely aware of the sensations in your body, not the idea, the sensations. What might you feel about those around you? Would you want to reject them? Let yourself feel it. You may have gotten warm just now or cold. Really entertain yourself, actually, with curiosity at how this feeling is moving around your body now. Really good work. Good work for staying with me and just following this idea through. Now that you're here, go ahead and use your Cogno ball. Do a quick Cogno session. Let your ball move left and right. Breathe into it. And let yourself feel that sensation that you're having about how would I feel about everyone else if I make this change? And how will they feel about me? And let your body have the experience it's having. And you be the witness of that experience. It's left and right, low to high, and an infinity. If you have your Essentials Cognomovement course, follow along with a 5 or 10-minute session and let yourself really feel this. Let yourself say it out loud. The thing you might never say. What if you change your life and you're too good for the people around you? Whoa, right? May not be true, but it is a perspective your body may have. Let yourself say it out loud. Have the experience while you move through your physical body's opinion, your logical mind's opinion, and your ideas and inspiration, higher self opinion, that left and right, low to high. And then move your ball in the infinity, letting all the place cells in your brain have a look at these ideas. Breathe into it. Let yourself be so curious about how you're feeling. Now, if you don't have your Cognomovement Essentials Kit, please go to cognomovement.com and click on Start Here. Get your Essentials Kit. It's inexpensive and you can start today. Something else you can do if you want to get started right now is just use a pen or something else and let your eyes really, really stretch and follow that pen all the way around your head, very, very slowly, just at about 8 inches around your head. And you'll notice where there's really some sore spots in your vision. Go back to that place where it's sore. And those of you with your Essentials program do this too. Spend a little time just breathing into that spot and letting your eyes really stretch. And notice how your body feels and the thoughts that come. When it clears and all of a sudden it's easy to move your eyes there and you just don't feel anything anymore, just keep moving. What you're doing here is you're finding all the perspectives that your own body has about this issue. Feel them until you feel some relief in the body, until your idea changes, or until you're kind of just at neutral, like, okay, interesting idea. All right, you guys, keep going. You can even take this video apart, and there were 3 or 4 things that were like, oh, whoa, that is something that could be an issue for me. Take them apart and do them over the next few days until you feel relief, until there's some new idea, or until you're so neutral about it that the next step in becoming who you really intend to be, it just appears. It's just available right now. All right, you guys, remember this is all leading up to January 26th and World Cogno Movement Day. It's a free event from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, where we're going to share Cogno Movement stories, and every hour we're going to do a mini session. You can change your life just in that day, but I want you to be really ready to be there and be your best self and get the most out of it. So get your essentials program if you don't have it and work this challenge until the 26th. All right, you guys, I'm Liz Larson with Cogno Movement. I will see you there.